Picture this. You finally get a raise, a better title, a little more money hitting your account. You think, okay, I should feel more comfortable now. But instead, you're still doing math in the grocery aisle, still double-checking prices, still wondering where the money goes. So what's happening? Why does it feel like earning more doesn't automatically mean feeling richer? You scroll and see people traveling constantly. New apartments, new cars, big lifestyle upgrades. And you start thinking, am I behind or am I missing something? Here's the truth. You're not failing. You're not broken. You're reacting to a system designed to distort reality. Today, we're breaking down the illusion, the real math behind modern lifestyles, the psychology shaping how we see money, and why progress can feel invisible even when you're moving forward. Let's talk about what's actually going on. Let's start with one of the biggest financial pressures people face: housing. Whether someone rents, lives with family, or owns, housing costs shape how rich or broke life feels. Right now, rent prices are high, home prices are high, interest rates are high. Even modest living situations can easily cost $2,000, $3,000, sometimes more per month. So when someone earns more money, that extra income often doesn't feel like freedom. It feels like it disappears into basic survival. There's an old rule that says housing should cost about 30% of your income. But for many people today, it's closer to 40, 50, even 60%. That doesn't mean they're irresponsible. It means the system got more expensive faster than paychecks did. So when you see people living in beautiful spaces online, remember, you're seeing the aesthetic, not the financial trade-offs behind it. Now let's talk about spending. You don't need to own a car to understand this. You don't need to own anything expensive. The pattern is simple. As income goes up, expectations often rise with it. Not because people are greedy, but because social pressure is everywhere. Phones get more expensive. Subscriptions stack up. Experiences become expectations. Treating yourself slowly becomes normal. So instead of feeling richer, people often just feel stretched at a higher level. That's not a character flaw. That's human psychology meeting modern marketing. The entire economy is designed to make higher earners spend more, not feel more secure. Here's something people rarely talk about openly. Two people can earn similar salaries and live completely different financial realities. One person might have family support, free housing, shared bills, help with insurance or tuition. Another person might be fully on their own. Neither situation is better morally, but financially, they are completely different. And online, you never see that context. You see the vacation photo, not the support behind it. You see the nice apartment, not the help that made it possible. So when comparison creeps in, remember, you're comparing your full reality to someone else's highlight reel. That comparison is almost always unfair. 100 years ago, you mostly compared yourself to people around you. Today, you compare yourself to the internet. That means your normal gets distorted. Luxury becomes familiar. Travel feels expected. High-end lifestyles start to feel average. So even when you're making progress, it can feel like you're falling behind. Not because you are, but because your reference point shifted. That feeling of being behind is often not about your finances. It's about your environment. So how do you protect your mindset? You zoom out. You start measuring progress privately, not publicly. You celebrate things that don't photograph well. Paying down debt, building savings, learning new skills, creating stability, gaining peace of mind. Those wins don't go viral, but they compound. Real financial security is quiet. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't show off. It just grows. And the people who feel calm about money long-term are rarely the ones who looked flashy short-term. So if you've ever felt like earning more didn't equal feeling better, you're not broken. You're just waking up to how the system works. And once you see it clearly, you can start playing a smarter game. One based on your life, your values, your version of enough. And that's where real freedom starts.